and welcome to 709 Meridian, an audio commentary podcast. My name is Andrew,
And this is D.
and we are back with our Titans watch through. We are on episode we are on episode 4 of season 2, Aqualad, or, oh crap, his name's not Garth, that's Changeling. What was Aqualad's name?
No, Garth is Aqualad. Changeling is Gar.
Garfield, and Garth.
Garfield, and yeah, Aqualad is Garth.
Okay,
They
cool.
actually made a mistake of that in one comic book once, and never corrected it in the reprint.
Nice, cool. Well, it's hard to fix those mistakes. Okay, everybody, I am a little out of it, so I had forgotten that when we last left the Titans, they just had an episode where they stood around and whined about their flashbacks again. Did anything happen?
There was a lot of that.
Other than
Not
that?
much.
Okay.
We got Rose as part of the team now.
Rose, who was Ravager.
Part of the team.
Yes.
Previous episode, they went up against Dr. Light.
That's right.
And we ended on a cliffhanger with Robin, Jason Todd having gotten captured by Deathstroke. So we're at a pretty good.
Excellent.
We're coming in at a sort of serialized bit.
They're gonna have a full 20 minutes of action, and then they're gonna have some flashbacks to running around Wayne Manor, and it'll be great. Hopefully they're super weird, like it's Deathstroke's flashback, running or like watching them run around Wayne Manor, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, this one's kind of a spotlight episode. Okay. So, yeah, you'll see what happens.
Alrighty. You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. So weird. It's just like, what people really liked with the Wonder Woman intro? That the guitar riff. Let's turn it into. Okay, so Hawk and Dove had a mansion, or no, they had a
horse
ranch that blew up.
And a message, I guess, was sent to them through Dr. Light, who I guess is the reason why they're reactivating the team here. I guess they agreed to come back, but we're not Titans.
No.
So these dummies go out without their costumes.
That's
after
right.
Dr. Light.
When you think about it, we're almost like we're outsiders. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, 5 years ago, that's also the opening shot to, for a second, it looked like 28 Days Later. That's just like 5 years ago, there were zombies. All right. Issa Morales showing off a silver fox in his prime, like Tom Cruise, remember me? I'd be a good villain in your Mission Impossible movie. We were in Outsiders together or something.
We could fight. We could fight on top of a train.
Wouldn't that be fun, Tom Cruise?
I can look very evil. Now, what movie did he go at him back in the day, right? They did.
Weren't they in something? They were in something together. Like, even if... Hold on. Whoa!
It wasn't the Outsiders, though. I don't think.
Oh, my good grandma! What happened to that man's eye?
Have
that's his signature, I guess. Deadshot ever just had a fight together? Like,
I don't know, but that would be a cool ass comic,
right? Like, here are these two guys who have very different.
Deadshot and who's the guy that replaced Deadshot? Bloodsport.
Oh, was that? I thought Bloodsport was the villain The
No, I
Flash
don't think so.
villain. Wasn't he the Flash villain?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's doing the assassinating? Wasn't is this still Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's the best. He even splashes blood
Okay,
on the camera.
I'm gonna say it. Jason X costume right there. Like that's the Jason
It
X costume.
looks like the mask, yeah.
Yeah.
Except he's not as chunky looking as
Well, no.
God.
You put on a lot of space weight. Be nice. I still do like that movie.
I have to watch it again. I haven't seen it in a long
I do,
time.
it is fucking weird and just like it's
I
yeah,
mean, I
it's
know it's kind of dumb, but
yeah, but it's like aliens in space. It's like an alien spoof, like with the
I just
characters
remember,
arguing with each other and shit.
it felt like a more one of the more recent, blatantly cheap sci-fi original movies. You know?
It did have that vibe going to it. Okay, so in the same year he made this, he was in the Superfly reboot that came and went.
No, no, I actually saw that, and yeah, I cannot remember anything about it other than the lead just not being in any way having any charisma.
Okay, so I would target 2014 as the start of the comeback. So he was in From Dusk Till Dawn, the series. He did a couple episodes on Mozart in the Jungle, and he was on Chicago PD. So he's on a
Mm,
prestige streaming series, a franchise streaming series, and network television regular guest star. And
mm.
wait, is this just about Deathstroke liking this lady or something? I'm too busy looking
No,
at the
this is
fucking.
this is after Jericho got his throat slashed. Now they're living,
Oh, okay.
they're living humble.
Okay. And I've
Him
already
and his
mentioned
mother.
this, and we're not doing it on this show, which is good, but also somewhat sad. Jericho in the comics, if you do not know, has a blondie white boy fro that it it's probably why the person who fucked up afros and Jerry curls for Sam Jackson in um, Pulp Fiction, it's probably why that person didn't know the difference. Because while arguably it is a very William Cat looking um,
He
white
had
boy
mutton
fro,
chops.
it always gave the sense of being a little wet. Jericho's hair always looked like it'd be really wet if you touched it. Like it was
He
really
had
weird.
mutton chops too. It was
Oh,
weird.
okay.
Instead of
So
sideburns.
the last thing that Issa Morales did where anybody would take note of him was My Family in 95.
Wait,
Bef-
uh-oh.
okay, better pay attention.
Got a little
Sorry.
Robin action.
Flashback. Oh, this Robin. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Titans.
Yeah. This is really weird that you group of 30 or 35-year-olds are walking around in cosplay beating up
Whoa.
kids. What's going on?
Well, remember, they're not supposed to be
Yeah,
30.
yeah, yeah.
They're in that 19 to 26
That's nice.
gap.
I was gonna say 19 to 34 gap. Okay, he's in The Principal. He's in La Bamba.
Who's
Bad
in the
Boys?
principal?
Yeah. Wait a second. Okay, so maybe they just would have known each other.
Okay, wait a minute. Here we go.
All right. What? Who's
Here's
that?
Aqualad.
Oh,
Here's the Titan we haven't seen before.
good thing there was a water spout. what is going on here? This is a second. Is he just the deep? No, is this pre-boys? Had we seen the deep yet?
I don't know. This
Okay.
might be right before the boys.
This is very much not the Aqualad of the comics.
Absolutely not, because
They were like, you know
Comics
what?
Aqualad had dark hair
Whoa,
and
whoa, whoa. Oh my God.
hmm
It was the year 2020. Wait. Whoa. Flashback. Dawn and Nightwing were like dating. What
hmm
is going? Okay, so they were dating. Then they broke up.
hmm
Then she would have had to get with Hawk. Then they must have had a fling. Then they broke up again, or then they went off and did their own thing, and Dick became a cop. Oh my
One of my
God.
favorite shots there.
Wow. Um, what you reading for, you nerd?
Does that book have words in it?
Though we do notice that Minka Kelly is sitting for this. So she's like, I'm not talking and standing unless you pay me more. And they're just like, you see how many cast members we got? We can't pay him more.
I'm
Oh, and
starting
Alan.
not to like the fact that she has that I just woke up look half the time.
I mean, I assume that's just because she's sitting somewhere sleeping, and they come in and they wake her up.
Hey, Rick Moranis.
Wow. Oh my God. Also, show the whole thing of like having an obnoxious villain, we or an obnoxious victim. We learned in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 actually that you can
Yeah, no
present the
sympathy.
most
Especially since they put him in a wheelchair
oh
too.
God,
That
yes.
was
And
just
they're just
like,
like, you just want this guy dead though.
you want
Oh,
this
you
asshole
just
dead,
want
right?
him dead, don't you? Come on. Like that's what the first I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is, scare I still will go scariest fucking movie in the world, but the first act of that movie is basically entirely about how annoying it is to have
Somebody like Franklin as part
Frank
of your group.
starting like it's a real shame our hot hippie girl leader has this loser brother in
Yeah,
a wheelchair. Don't you
like
just hate him? He's such a
putting him in a
buzzkill.
wheelchair. He should have at least been cool like the guy from Friday 13th Part 2, but
No, they were like, no, you want this. This is a movie where we're promising you tears beyond imagination, and we want you to sit around and wish them on this guy. It's
I mean,
fucked up.
after the 4700th time he says, Sally?
But then you also watch the other thing is there's enough time before the horror movie starts for the supporting cast to just basically be like, you know what? I think we might just have to kill the guy in the wheelchair to make this trip go better. Like, I know he's your brother, but he's terrible. Whoa, why does Garth have a poster with his name on it?
Celebrating his birthday.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Okay, now they've had this shot briefly,
Okay,
but
and
we
was
had no
Garth
idea.
in it in season one?
Not that, but like I think a couple episodes before this, they show it real
Okay.
quick.
Okay. So yeah, it was in the first episode of the season.
Yeah.
Um, but I thought, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. I I'm getting confused with where they had decided what they were going to do with their show that they could have just written an outline for.
Now, once again, they've kind of
Dude, what?
mixed his character with Roy Harper a little
Okay.
because he's got a thing for Wonder Girl.
Now, in the comics, in the sort of in your peak Titans era, Donna was married to a normie. Um,
Right. In the 80s, they
yeah.
had a very, it really, it's uncomfortable to read sometimes.
Oh, geez.
Donna was a teen bride because she got married at 19 and she married an older man who was a professor.
Jesus Christ! This thing. Okay, so I'm rereading Tomb of Dracula, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, Marv Wolfman
Yeah.
ages really problematically, and I'm like, it's got to get better, right? Okay, I feel so much better now. I feel so much better that he still was problematic in the '80s.
Not only that, he has a
Jesus.
ginger afro and a beard.
Oh yeah,
And
Terry, right? Yeah.
Terry Long, who had already had an ex-wife and a daughter. So yeah,
God
thank,
damn.
thank God they didn't go that route here with Donna.
Oh,
But this is kind of cute for the episode between them, even though it's about to be super predictable.
this guy looks vaguely familiar, but he also looks like
I'm
Chris Young from Great Outdoors.
sure he showed up somewhere on the CW, probably. Or the hair, though, man.
Okay. Who's Jay? I thought we were going to get a Gal Gadot cameo.
That would have been cool, or any sort of, Wonder Woman reference other than your
Yeah.
sister.
Okay, so we're in one of those universes where they didn't pay the extras to react to the supervillains in costumes around them.
Uh-uh. Okay, here we go. And one of my favorite guest stars here, somebody you haven't seen in ages. I think
Oh,
she's in this.
okay. Because I assumed Jay was Jericho.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Check it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
What's
and
up,
Magnus.
Ann Magnuson?
I was shocked to see her in this.
Oh, Diana. Wait, is she
Mhm.
playing Etta Candy? Please tell me she's playing Etta Candy.
Uh,
Okay.
nah.
All right. Okay, so we're doing the very so this is the weird thing about DC's
Mm,
problem with doing a greater universe or doing stories set in their greater universe. Wonder Woman fell off whenever, like in the late 90s or whatever. But there was a period like War of the Gods crossover where DC was letting Wonder Woman sort of set the tone for the interconnected DC universe. Let's put it like that.
mm,
And we saw this in the Zack Snyder things, but the problem is that they have not figured out a way to not make the idea of Themyscira and like that. Basically, they always end up here where everybody needs to be a warrior and like we need to prepare for battle. You know, we got to put Ben Affleck in a Batman costume on a horse for some fucking reason, right? Like,
mm,
this is just where they end up. It's the natural extension of like trying to, because nobody's got a way of putting, nobody's got a way of contextualizing. Uh,
mm.
I got my words here. But not the very obvious one, like Greek and Roman gods in the modern era without it being campy. So instead, they're doing this. And it's like, I don't know. If the boys didn't exist to show a different way of doing superhero shows, I think there this kind of thing might have gotten a few more years.
Mm. Well, they were always inchworming towards something like the boys, though, because
Yeah,
there
but
had to be a flip side to the straight shit. You know what I
oh, I
mean?
guess it's just the Watchmen vibe. Is that it all it is? Is it just the Watchmen movie vibe defines like a certain
Right. There always has to be a
okay.
for every straight superhero thing. You have to have something that's I guess to feed the fetish of seeing vulgar superheroes as opposed to straightforward ones. Oh, there we go. Aqualad's orange soda. Or is it supposed to be tangerine? It's supposed to be some sort of special flavor.
Is he Atlantic? Is this Jason Momoa's little brother?
You know, I think that's probably why they have him looking like that, but I don't think Aqualad was ever related to Aquaman like that. I don't know why they made him a blondie, but okay.
I mean, they don't have one.
Right.
That's and where the fuck are the? Oh, we're in a flashback. I was like, where the fuck is Gar and Rachel? Oh my God. They're not there yet. Okay. Well, sorry, because it feels like a show when Connor Leslie's on it, as I mentioned last season.
Yeah.
Like,
She's so good. She does kind of carry this episode a little too. They have her a little more emotional. How come the walls look like repainted Planet Krypton?
either they're on the Krypton sets or it's all a backdrop, a CGI backdrop. Like the I don't know. I'm actually okay with post Legends of Tomorrow. I have I'm willing to take bad CGI or obvious CGI backdrops if it's in a good show. But okay, so Hank ended up having another little brother in Garth, right? Like,
Eh,
I mean,
he's kind of he's again like they mixed him up with Roy.
okay,
Sort of the reason why they're all happy-go-lucky here is because he was sort of the heart of the group, you know.
okay. I mean, the idea, I don't know. If they had come up with a good timeline and they hadn't fucked things up, flashback episodes would have been like a fine device, but
Hmm.
I don't know. Oh no, she's broken up with Hank. So Hank at one point was okay with them.
Right.
Interesting.
But of course, they never brought in Bumblebee or somebody to kind of,
Right.
or even Lilith. I'm surprised they didn't bring Lilith in this. She's very low SFX heavy.
It's not
Okay, so he's
great
got to go.
dialogue.
They're about to find out they like each other a lot.
Are they gonna have any more action scenes this episode?
Ah, kinda. You'll
Okay.
see. There's going to be a very pivotal scene coming up. Within these next few episodes, everything is going to cobble together as to what's happening this season.
Okay. So she's being recalled to Themyscira.
Right.
Okay.
She's conflicted because, well, I like this guy who swims. She's all about the fish boy. Aqualad.
Okay.
Suit up.
Oh my god.
Suit up, Titans.
Oh
Well, they had to
wow.
have this.
Yeah.
They had to have one of these for the trailers.
Okay, but mm, so Titans is basically about a bunch of not physically unfit burnouts who gave up being superheroes, becoming superheroes again, like at some level. But the problem is
Mm.
we have all these flashback scenes, so it's not like
Well, they never really make it clear what level of like
right, like
were they around because they had to be, or because the excuse could have been, okay, the Titans are around because the Justice League is just too fucking busy.
right, like,
Or
but instead it just seems like um
yeah, it's very random.
it just kind of seems like Bruce Wayne's ward is kind of a whiny boy who wants to have a superhero team, so Bruce pays for it, and they need a they like needed Oracle or at least some sort of like Dick being the only guy at the computer
Mm.
doesn't work. Like they need a bigger support team. Like we've learned that in 15 years of superhero shows is the team you need a passive team in the clubhouse at two. Yeah, I finally found some water around here.
Oh, he's so brave.
Like, how's he gonna defeat a laser? I'm confused.
You'll see.
Okay.
Okay, Donna, you're damn near invulnerable.
Right. I'm just like,
Um,
what is. Are the actual just regular humans gonna have to go do something?
okay, here we go. Pick. Titans
Okay.
together.
Um, Hawk and Dove being like pro wrestling fan vigilantes would be funny. I would have liked that and a little bit a lot of personality for it. Also, I like that Donna changed Jillian's contact information to say Jillian instead of just Jay after her meeting with her. Dude, he's supposed to be Ryan Gosling. This guy thinks he's Ryan Gosling. Okay, that's what it is.
He's whatever slab hard bulk. Uh-oh.
I mean, he's kind of just Roy,
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
Like,
They really just split Roy's personality into him and Hawk in a way, which sucks.
yeah.
He even looks like Roy. Oh, oh.
And she's gone. Oh no. Well, at least he got dressed to run out and look for her. Oh no. Oh, he's a really light sleeper. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
You weren't going to say goodbye.
Uh,
God, they made Dick such a killjoy.
so Titan's Tower is on the 32nd floor of
Okay,
whatever the hell building that is.
Nakatomi Tower. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
And they still have Aqualad's birthday decorations up.
Well, yeah, dude, Alfred's back in the past on Stars fighting the Nazis. Obviously, you knew it. You know, otherwise Alfred be there cleaning the shit up, and then have to go over to Master Bruce's to fucking clean up after that debauchery. Oh,
So the way they tell it, Wonder Girl and Aqualad have been around for a while because they talk about when they were younger.
yeah. So basically, when they were hanging out in Wayne Manor, Aqualad was in the bathtub holding his breath while Dick and Donna were messing around, like having hijinks. So he
Yeah,
was
something.
just
Yeah.
trying to see what he was like swimming in the Wayne Manor aquarium or something.
Maybe this Aqualad is the Aqualad to the Super Friends Aquaman.
Well,
Uh,
and that's kind of the fucking funniest thing about all of this is that the whole idea of the Titans is
Wait a minute.
wait a second. Whoa.
Wait for it. She's so good at that almost about to cry thing.
Oh, that's right. It's the Atlantean Themysciran connection, which we heard so much about.
Mm. Oh, this is so 90210.
You know. Oh wow. Wow. Slow motion walk away.
But wait, there's more.
I love you too, Roy Harper. I mean Garth. The Aqua.
Oh,
What the fuck's he shooting at? Oh hell yeah.
damn.
It would have been harder core if she'd been running after him and he got killed without ever hearing what she.
They just choke his ass. They rip
Yep,
his fucking head off of his body.
yep. You see her
Just
running
do some
after.
savage Amazon shit.
You see like Jillian being like, "Oh, she's going with him," but then no, like boom, half his fucking head's gone. Yeah. Like if you're gonna do it, do it. If you're gonna do Zack
Yeah.
Snyder's Beverly Hills 90210 Teen Titans, just fucking do it. Like I feel like this is oddly safer than the first season, but with a lot more like
Well, now everybody's established. You know,
yeah.
it's a little easier. So this was the start of it all, of their whole
What the fuck
feud.
is that he killed Aqualad and tried to kill Donna? Or he was trying to kill
Well,
Donna, but he killed
I think he was
Aqualad
trying to
instead.
kill Jillian. Was his actual
Oh,
target?
okay.
I think.
Well, then he did a
I
really,
believe.
really bad job. Like, I thought he just did like
Yeah.
a little bit of a bad job, but like he just sucks. And this was just the time that like he wasn't trying to kill like a bank teller and he got caught.
They're not bad when they actually have to act. That's kind of what I like about this show.
Right. Like there's the this fucking
Oh
weird
shit.
costume shit. And now Alan Richson, he was Aquaman on the Smallville spinoff or something.
He was Aquaman. He was Aquaman on Smallville.
Okay, but he
Uh, it was the Green Arrow guy that was Aquaman on
the spinoff
the
that
Mercy
didn't.
Reef.
Okay, was
Yeah, the
that Ernie
spinoff.
Hudson on Mercy Reef?
I think so.
Okay. 1 week later from then, or 1 week later 5 years ago from now?
5 years ago. Yeah.
Okay, so we still don't know what's up with Dick or Jason.
Here
Five
comes the.
years ago, people were not wearing those shoes from 1987. So we don't know what you're talking about. Titans. Oh,
Hey,
it's Jericho, who
looking.
basically looks like Aqualad from the comics.
Huh.
Are we going to kill some nice little kid who likes David Bowie? Oh,
Well, Ziggy.
are they?
Well, they're fellow record connoisseurs, I guess.
Okay,
This is how they meet.
cute. Waka waka. It'd be
Yeah,
so
in the
much
comics, he's
cooler.
Joey.
It'd be so much cooler if Dick had just known sign language because it would have been a useful thing for him to know.
Watch this.
Oh no. Okay.
They played the big payback.
Okay. Okay, wait. If this show is about a bunch of superhero sidekicks who um, kill the son of their nemesis, or like victimize the son of their nemesis in order to draw out their nemesis. Is it good? Like that is like that's kind of good. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, oh, that's who it is. Drew Van Acker. He's on The Boys somewhere.
Oh, really?
He's one of the guys on The Boys somewhere.
Hmm.
He might have been the Bucky to Old Boy in the Flesh.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's a Soldier Boy.
Boy. Jesus, that fucking show. Oh man. That next season is not gonna play well in the year of 2024. Oh god.
Eh, people will hype it though.
I just hope. I know, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. I just don't like I couldn't the first season was a lot. Like,
Yeah.
please
Uh,
never burn out Elizabeth Shue's eyes, TV show. I know she's incredibly problematic, but please don't burn out her eyes. Oh
well, you haven't seen Gen V yet, have you?
no, we haven't done Gen V yet.
Well, just brace yourself for seeing the clip of an exploding male member,
Oh,
like
that's right.
at the
Oh, we
beginning of every
did.
freaking episode.
Okay.
They have to play that clip, and it's like, what the hell, man? Like y'all had other shit explode in this show.
It's the door price. It's like if this is gonna stop you, you gotta bounce. Okay. Well, I assume that this is not going to be the show that I just forecast, the talented Mr. Ripley, but with Deathstroke's kid. Um, I'm just basing that off the trailers. I still haven't mustered the enthusiasm. I know it's only been 26 years. Um, okay, cool. I'm awake again. That's a fucking lot. Like that. Cool. Ann Magnuson woke me up, kept me awake for some Connor Leslie. Um, you know, romance out of a 1992 episode of Jenny Garth's college boyfriend or something. Like
Yeah.
Dylan and Jason Priestley actually get the last scene of the episode at the diner where we reveal that Dylan is sad that Jenny Garth is happy with this dude. And Jason Priestley's just like, who's my love interest? What happened to I thought she was what is going on?
Yeah, there was a
No,
time where we were dating.
no, Jason Priestley. You're gonna be her love interest after we lose Luke Perry the next time. Oh, on the other hand, folks, it is interesting to watch people learn to act under those circumstances because, with some notable exceptions, everyone on 90210 got markedly better throughout. And it was just kind of wild to watch them have to deal with that.
There is, though, the greatest scene ever delivered by Kathleen Robertson,
Mm.
where she literally tells Steve, like, you guys' romantic relationships amongst this group are so incestuous. Like, who hasn't
Oh.
dated who?
And I mean that's coming from her who was introduced as a stalker character because
Right, kind of a stalker.
we were still doing brunettes or short-haired brunettes or stalkers in 1995. Well, that's how we coded that. Oh, it's also interesting. So yeah, we'll be back next week with Deathstroke, which again I'm a little bit more awake for now. Um,
Yeah, we get more Isai Morales,
but probably not Ann Magnuson.
unfortunately. But
That
I
was kind
think
of cool. That was kind of cool.
we I think we do see her again before the season's up, though.
So I am just gonna say that I think they ought to do a hard espionage Themyscira TV streaming series where you just have a bunch of
Or you could have them like, yeah,
ladies
have
in
them like
power suits doing
the Dora Milaje type.
yeah, that's the action base. But like the story can be like they're just it's succession with them office politics or something. You can get away with a lot based on having an actual chemistry.
Themyscira opening some of their resources to the actual business world or some shit.
Right. Like, the bad candidate wins in Themyscira, and they're like, we're going to start selling some of these these 5,000-year-old Greek
Like
things. Waka
we don't
waka.
we don't just send representatives over there from man's world to be Wonder Woman. Like
Oh,
we're a
yes.
world power for. Actually, you know what? You can extend that.
Whoa.
Themyscira, Atlantis, a whole like DC business world sort
There
of
you
thing.
go. You could. Yes. It would be incredibly.
And how Wayne Tech is always trying to
Oh. Oh, yeah. Fuck the.
Wayne
I
Tech,
mean, okay.
Port
Yes. Nope.
Industries. I
Okay. The
mean,
industrial hard
yeah,
espionage. I was thinking spy stuff. We're pushing that
Luther
aside.
Court.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're doing the business fight. We're doing Succession DCU, but with the Themyscirian Atlantean. They
Yeah,
don't
think
have
about it.
anybody else, do they? They don't have any other.
There's Wayne Enterprises,
There's
there's
Wayne, there's Luther.
Luther Court, Ferris,
Yep.
Industries, Cord Industries. Who's the guy? Who's Metamorpho's arch nemesis? Because he's a business guy too.
Yeah. He's got a funny name. He's one of the ones who still
Yeah.
got a funny name. There's Morgan Edge.
Yep. Morgan Edge. And
Yeah, and it's like there's way too many of them. It'd be way too bloated. You'd have a great cast. What are you doing?
Star Labs. You could mix Star
Yep,
Labs in there
Starlight.
somewhere.
There you go. James Gunn. Another
Yep.
show better than what you'll come up with. All right. So we'll be back next week with Deathstroke, unless you have anything else.
No, that's it. I'm excited.
All
We're
right.
we're moving right along. Footloose and fancy
Fancy
free.
free.
So yeah, this was an all right one. Like again, anytime you get Connor Leslie to sort of spotlight a little more, it's always good for the show.
Yeah. It reveals how much the show needed that type of character. And
Right, because you couldn't just lean on, unfortunately, Minka Kelly alone. She
well, no, and
the emotional
well,
shit just kind of eludes her a little.
and the other problem is that is actually the spot that Starfire
Yeah.
should have. But since they're doing the flashback story and not the
Hmm.
the new Titans, they're
Right.
doing the Titan. It's
Before, yeah.
yeah, they did a bait and switch on what the Titans of the title refer to. At least it seems for now. But
Hmm.
yes, we'll be back. And all right, yeah, cool. Jason X versus the Titans. I'm down.
All right.